Not all weddings are the same. Some weddings have a lot of guests. Today I'm going to Sheraton Parkway Toronto. It's a hotel in Richmond Hill, and as the title says, this might be the perfect venue for you if you have a wedding with a larger guest count. I'm meeting Dana and Anastasia, who are giving us a tour today.
Okay, welcome to the Grand York Ballroom. This is where grand celebrations come to life.
Beautiful. Spacious.
Yes, very spacious. We have a very large lobby space here. So if you can visualize, guests can have anything from photo booth to live entertainment, to social gatherings out here just before we enter the room for the grand reception.
Absolutely. And I see that you have a bar here, or maybe multiple bars?
Yes, we have 2 built-in bars within the Grand York foyer space. So for larger events, we'll have both bars operating, and then for for smaller events, we'll have the 1 bar running here.
So I'm guessing this is the space that you can use when guests arrive?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
So you can have a cocktail hour here. So whether they have their ceremony on-site or off-site, this will be the starting point for cocktail reception.
So what's included in the all-inclusive package?
So in the all-inclusive package, we have the champagne station included.
Yes.
We can either do it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Okay. We also have centerpieces included, custom table numbers and menu cards, just so we can add some elements to the table.
Right.
If the couples, they're not too particular and they want a simple centerpiece and some nice touches to the tables as well. We have an overnight stay for the bride and groom on the evening of their event. We also offer them a night to celebrate their first wedding anniversary, so they can come back and reminisce on their big day. In the morning, we also include breakfast, so there is a breakfast buffet included for them as well.
Nice.
They would have a bridal change room included as well. So with the bridal change room, it will be a room close by to the reception room, just so they don't have to go all the way upstairs. If they wanted to leave anything personal in those rooms, they have that room available.
So this is like a really big space.
It's very large, yes.
How many guests can this entire space hold?
So the Grand York Ballroom is one of the largest ballrooms in Richmond Hill area.
Okay.
It can hold up to 1,300 guests in a theater style setting, and up to 750 with round tables and a dance floor.
Wow. Okay,
Yes.
so big weddings.
Big weddings can come to life in this space, definitely.
Beautiful. And then, so this is a reception hall, but can this be converted into a ceremony space?
Yes, so the Grand York Ballroom, it actually divides. So what some clients will do is they will have their ceremony in Grand York, BC, which would be on this side of the room.
Okay.
And then they would have their reception in Grand York A, which would be this bigger side of the room here.
Okay.
So as soon as they're done with the ceremony, we can head out to the foyer space for cocktail hour, and then come into the grand reception space for the rest of the evening.
Okay, beautiful. So right now this is set up for a reception.
Yes.
Maybe you can help us visualize what a ceremony space would look like.
Yeah,
So
of
where would the
course.
chairs be? Where would the couple stand?
So with the wall divided up here, usually the ceremony altar would be facing that way there.
Okay.
Just so that as guests enter, they can enter and see the altar set up, and we have chairs on either side.
Okay.
But we can really do the opposite and have the altar set up, this way
Sideways,
here,
yeah.
sideways. As you can see, there's doors all around the room, so they have options where they want their, entrance to be.
Absolutely. So when that happens, you have these doors closed.
Yes.
And these are the doors accessible to the guests.
Exactly.
So they come in, they sit around here. This is the aisle straight up.
Exactly, yes.
And that's where the ceremony happens. They do the signing, and then the guests depart back to the cocktail hour space.
Yes.
Which is a big space again.
Exactly.
And then I'm guessing then couples, do they keep the ceremony space like this, or do you open the extension or
we
the
have
separation?
the option,
Okay.
yes, definitely. So while they're in cocktail reception, our team would come in and either open up the walls,
Okay.
just so that we can have the entire Grand York available for the reception.
Right.
Otherwise, if it is, 300 or less guests, we have the option to just do Grand York A.
Right.
In that case, everything will be set up and ready to go for the reception.
Right away, right?
Yes.
Where do all these guests park their cars?
So we actually have complimentary parking.
Okay.
So we have outdoor parking and we have indoor parking. We have 3 levels of indoor parking. So we definitely have enough space for even larger weddings and, you know, multiple events happening at the same time. And it's complimentary, so you can't go wrong with complimentary parking, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And speaking of this big space that you
Yes.
have here, I know you're having a wedding ring event happening
Yes,
soon.
we are.
So you want to tell us more about that?
So this event will be for couples looking for their dream venue, or if they already have their venue, they can meet some vendors from DJs, photographers, decor, florists. I know they have a wide range of vendors attending the event. So it will be a great opportunity to, you know, explore some options and also see our space. We will have a setup in Richmond Ballroom as well. And we will have a few surprises there for couples to enjoy that day. So I think it's going to be a great time. If you are free on Sunday, September 20th, I highly recommend you guys to join us. It will take place from 11 a.m. until I believe 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to have you there.
Absolutely excited to be here.
Yes.
And if you're watching this after September 20th, 2026, please check Sheraton Parkway's website. I'm sure there's going to be more events happening all across the year.
Yes.
So you can find something. So you mentioned about the photo booth. Where do generally couples put the photo booths?
So photo booths can be set up anywhere in this space. If they do have a buffet set up,
Yeah.
usually buffet goes in the middle of the foyer here.
Okay.
For larger events, we'll have 2 buffet setups, double line, just to make sure that guests aren't waiting a long time for their food. And then for photo booth, we've had it set up here, so kind of central to the foyer space. We also have a large space here free in the foyer where couples can set up their welcome table, their
Yes.
photo booth. Some have even had some live entertainment. So if you have a violinist
Yes.
or a station musician, they can always set up here. And it's beautiful with natural lighting, a nice
wow.
chandelier.
Yeah.
Definitely a focal point in our foyer space. We've even had first looks here as well.
I was going to say,
Yes,
yeah, that's
definitely.
beautiful. In terms of what the hotel can offer the wedding couple, what do you think they should expect from you versus what they have to arrange independently?
So of course we can provide the venue. We can provide many venue spaces for the ceremony, the cocktail hour, reception. And then we provide a curated preferred vendor list. So on that vendor list, we do have many vendors that, you know, will help with a seamless planning experience. So anywhere from DJs, photographers, hair and makeup, all that good stuff. We also allow clients to bring in their own vendors. So if in case they have worked with vendors in the past or they have their own personal recommendations that they wanted for their big day, they are open to bring in their own vendors as well.
And is there a fee attached to that, bringing an outside vendor, or how does that work?
No fee attached.
Okay.
So yeah, they're able to bring in their vendors as long as some vendors may require insurance.
Right.
So you know, some live station vendors, for example, we just want to make sure that they're reputable and that they're able to, you know, provide us with any paperwork if needed. But other than that, there's no fee attached.
So what do you think is the biggest difference for couples when it comes to a wedding venue versus a hotel?
So with a wedding venue, they don't have the accommodation like how we have at this hotel.
Right.
We have accommodation available for the guests, so friends, family, the couple themselves, they can stay for as long as they need to for the whole wedding. We also have amenities that they can enjoy, such as our wellness center. We have 3 pools, 2 interior, 1 exterior with cabanas, so you can relax after the wedding. We also have, we're a dual property, so we also have a Best Western attached to us.
Right, yes.
So a lot of space available. We have Starbucks, we have Tim Hortons, we have a lot of food.
We are actually well known for our amazing food. Our executive head chef, he's been here actually for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so a long time. And we also offer cultural menus. So aside from our Western menu, We also offer an extensive South Asian menu. We offer Chinese catering as well. And we do have cultural menus just to accommodate for all, different ethnicities and backgrounds. So we have, for example, an Afghani menu, Persian menu, Filipino menu, East Asian menu. So anything you can think of, our chefs can definitely bring your dream wedding menu to life.
Yeah. Is there an option for them to have a tasting?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. So we do offer complimentary tasting for 2, of course, because food's always a big part of the big day.
Definitely. That's the one thing that the guests will remember.
Yes, definitely, the food.
If the Penthouse Suite is included, we have to check it out. But before we do that, if you're planning your wedding and you still haven't found your photographer, I would love to be part of your day. My team and I at Verity Weddings cover intimate celebrations all the way up to multi-day weddings. No obligations, let's just talk about your day. Book a time with me using the link below. Now let's go check out these rooms.
Welcome to our penthouse suite.
Thank you. Spacious.
Yes, and this is what we will offer to couples. We find couples like to reserve this type of room.
Yeah.
This is a living area here. They also have a mini bar.
Okay.
Have a desk if you need to write anything down.
Absolutely.
And this is the dining area.
Okay.
And this setup is actually, if we were to do the romance package, which is a package that we offer, it'll have wine, has dinner, has late checkout. You have access to all the amenities for longer.
Right.
Yeah, and there's breakfast included as well.
I'm guessing most couples do this.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. They don't want to be rushing on their wedding day. Okay, let's look at what else. Where are they gonna sleep?
Well, we have a big bedroom.
Beautiful.
Again, lots of space, king bed.
Nice.
There's a lot of room to get ready for the wedding day here.
Absolutely.
So you can have your hair and makeup team here. You can have your bridal party in here as well.
Yeah.
It's a good little spot, I think.
Absolutely.
Lots of space.
And
Yeah.
even family, I can see them hanging out here.
Yeah, so as the couple gets ready, some family could be hanging out in here if they want the living room. So there's space for everyone.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing about cultural weddings, that every room is everyone's room.
Exactly. Yes.
Really spacious bathroom.
Yes. So double sink bathroom.
Oh wow. Nice.
Stand-in shower. We actually have a kitchenette in this
Oh.
room. And again, it's like a little home away from home for a couple.
Yeah.
They can relax, take their time here. There's no obligation to necessarily go outside if you just want to have a calm.
Got a
time.
microwave.
Uber
Eats.
Yes. We got a coffee.
Coffee machine, absolutely.
Kettle.
And then we're back to where we
Back to the
started.
entrance. And we actually have an additional bathroom here.
Okay. Guessing this is more for the family and that's for the couple.
Yes.
Right?
So we're into Superior King Suite.
Okay.
This is a perfect room for guests when you have your family coming in for the wedding. So we have a king bed here. We also have the suite available with queen size beds as well. We also have a sitting area here.
Okay.
So I feel like if you have some time and you want to have a few other guests in here just to talk and hang out, there's space for that.
Yeah.
I recommend this room.
I can also see like the wedding party getting ready here
Yeah.
before the wedding, something like that. Two of these rooms would
Yeah.
be big enough for the entire wedding party.
Yeah.
And this is the standard room that couples can offer their guests,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Who pays for those rooms?
So it can be up to the couple if they wish to pay for it.
Right.
Or it could be a family member. Basically, they have 2 options for a room reservation. They can either do book a block, which is a fixed rate, or they can do flexible, which means we send out a link to their guests and they get to pay whatever the flexible rate is at that time. It can go up and down, varying on demand. While booking a block, it's a fixed rate. To reserve a room block, it has to be reserved 30 days prior to the event minimum.
Right.
Whatever rooms are not reserved, it falls on them in the end.
Okay.
And it's a minimum of 15 rooms.
Okay.
With the flexible rate, if you're unsure how many guests are staying, then you can use the flexible rate, they can book, there is no fallback on whoever signed the contract or the couple or anything like that.
So I think the biggest benefit is if you have a lot of guests coming from overseas or out of town,
Yep.
then book a block.
Yes.
If it's like just a few, then it's better to just go with the flexible.
Yep. It's
Okay.
peace of mind if you book a block, if you got a large attendance, I feel like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And do the couples generally book for just one night? Is it like a few nights?
I would say multiple nights.
Okay.
Especially if they have guests coming from out of town
Right.
and out of country, then definitely multiple nights. Some will book from the night before, stay, and then leave for their honeymoon, for instance.
Right.
But yeah, multiple days generally.
With 25 venue rooms here, there's no way we can cover them all in one video. So let's check out one built for smaller weddings.
So welcome to the Solarium Room.
What is the capacity of this room?
So this room will hold up to 70 in theater style settings. So for ceremony setups, up to 70. For reception setups, you can hold 65 guests in here comfortably.
Okay, so very intimate.
Yes, very intimate.
You said this can be converted into a reception space.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
is that how couples do it, where they have a ceremony here and then you flip this into reception space?
Yes, that can be possible. Sometimes couples will even use this room just as a ceremony space,
Right.
and then we'll use another room for the reception space, just so that they can have two different atmospheres for each occasion.
So before the ceremony, what time is this space available to the couple?
So usually we try to have the room ready for about 8 a.m. just so that couples have the time to bring in their decor companies and put all the final touches just before guests arrive.
When they're having this ceremony here, are they getting ready here, or is that a possibility?
Yes, absolutely. So we do provide guest rooms for the client. Usually it's on the evening of their event, but if they do prefer to get ready on the morning of, then we would give them access the day before, just so that they can wake up at the hotel already and do their hair and makeup on site as well. This room can be transformed into a reception space. You can use either your traditional round tables, round tables that can fit up to 8 to 10 guests. We can also do long table setups in here as well.
Right.
So as long as it's an intimate event and we can still give guests their space between the tables, we have had clients choose to do a long table setup in here as well.
And a bit of a dance floor maybe?
Yes, a little bit of space in the middle for a dance floor.
Right.
We also have portable dance floors. So if clients did want, a solid hardwood dance floor in the middle, we can provide them with a dance floor, and because they're portable, they have the freedom to put it anywhere in any space that doesn't have a built-in dance floor.
Till what time does the couple have access to this space?
To this space, so meaning for the ceremony or for the
entirety of the day?
Yeah, of course. So usually we find that weddings run for 7 hours. So whether it's for the reception 5 to 12 or 6 to 1, we can give them access to the room up until 1 a.m.
Okay.
And that gives them time to get everything packed up at the end of the night, so that they can either head upstairs or head back to wherever they're going after the reception.
I've heard some horror stories from couples when they're like, oh, we didn't even know we had to take care of the trash after the wedding. So things like that. I'm guessing that's the benefit of being in a hotel,
Yes,
where you
absolutely.
have a giant team
Yep.
that take care of this. Is that something that the hotel take care of?
Yes, absolutely. And we do have operations manager on site as well. So an operations team, as well as the servers and banqueting staff, will take care of the cleanup of the tables and anything that's considered trash at the end of the night. As part of our all-inclusive wedding package, we do include the linens, the napkins. Also, the chair covers are included in our all-inclusive package. Of course, anything for the tables that's required for the dinner portion, cutlery, plateware, glassware, all of that. And then also the buffet setup. If we are doing buffet, the chafing dishes are included, and anything else they need for the buffet.
So the buffet is an option. Is there another option to have it served to the table?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So we do have menus that are either buffet style or sit down style.
Okay.
So whatever they really want for their big day, we can do either or. We've even done some family style weddings as well, where they have some plates in the middle of the table. Those are mostly for traditional, cuisines.
In terms of the day of coordinator,
Yes.
That's something that a lot of couples have. It's a blind spot. They
Yes.
don't know how that works. So maybe you can explain how that works in terms of the communication that happens before the wedding, on the day of the wedding. How does that work?
So for us, we do have an event manager assigned to each event.
Okay.
For weddings, I would be the wedding specialist. So I would be the point of contact, you know, from the site visit to signing the contract and also leading up to the big day. Any questions the couple has, I will be there to kind of guide them along the planning process. On the day of, they do have the option to bring in a day of coordinator. And if they do decide to do that, I would work with them on the day of just to make sure that everything runs smoothly and the couple has nothing to worry about.
Okay, so that's something that they have to hire externally?
Yes, although we do have some preferred or some recommended, I should say, wedding vendors, or sorry, wedding planners,
Right.
that can assist with their big day.
Okay, and in terms of, I'm just spitballing here.
Yes.
If a couple doesn't think that they need a day of coordinator, I know every couple needs it,
Yes.
just to have a peaceful wedding day. But
course.
if they decide not to have a day of coordinator, do you have weddings like that? How does that work?
Yeah, so you know, some couples will choose to forego the wedding coordinator, whether it's you know, for budgeting purposes, or some couples are very organized, so you know, they have everything ready for the big day. And if that's the case, then I would be there on the day of to help execute everything, regardless if they have a day of coordinator or not. So if they don't have one, then basically they would share their timeline with us and we would try to follow along as best as possible.
A lot of people don't realize it's like a lot of things leading up to the wedding,
Yes.
a lot of things happening after the wedding day,
Yeah.
a lot of cleanup on your end. As photographers, our job kind of starts
Yeah.
after the wedding happens.
Exactly.
Right? How far in advance do you think they should book the space for their wedding?
I would say it's anywhere from 6 months to a year that couples typically book out. But yes, I've seen couples book out from 2 years. But I would say for us, it's usually closer to the 6 month to 1 year mark.
So do you see that a certain kind of couple or a certain kind of wedding is attracted to a hotel? For example, I can think of a multi-day wedding being attracted to
Yeah.
something like this.
So we actually host a lot of South Asian weddings.
Right.
Multi-day.
Yeah.
Lots of families, and we have a very large capacity. We offer one of the largest conference centers in the GTA for a hotel. So we have ample space for whatever size wedding you want.
At Sheraton Parkway Toronto North Hotel, we believe every celebration deserves exceptional hospitality, outstanding cuisine, and personalized service, and that is what we're known for. So whether you're planning an intimate celebration or a grand celebration, our team is dedicated to making sure your vision comes to life and that you're able to create lasting memories here at our venue.
Perfect. Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's Sheraton Parkway Toronto. Big enough for over 1,000 guests and still has room for those intimate weddings. Huge thanks to Dana and Anastasia. I'm gonna leave links below for Sheraton Parkway Toronto, Verity Weddings for your photo and video coverage, and Wedding Ring Show, which is happening on September 20th, 2026. See you in the next one.